But what do we know so far? Can we say any insights based on this report and/or your reporting on how it's working out so far?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's super early. Investors are very keen to understand how Whole Foods fits into Amazon's business, and I think it's just too early to say. What we do know is that foot traffic did go up significantly in that first week, and then it kind of leveled out. So there are a lot of questions around how sustainable this interest is in the new Amazon Whole Foods. If consumers are actually switching their brand loyalty to Whole Foods, or if it was really just a rubbernecking. But I think what we can see from the earnings report here is the focus on consumer electronics, which actually really, it's pretty interesting. That plays into Amazon's grocery strategy, because with Alexa and with these new home consumer products, you can order your groceries. So they're focusing on that today.
Yeah, and I'm just looking here at our TLive, TLIV Go, which is our top live blog on Amazon results. And Mark Gurman, who's our consumer tech reporter, notes that Amazon gives a shout out to the Whole Foods deal, noting that it's begun offering lower prices to Whole Foods shoppers upon the deal closing earlier in the quarter, Joe.
And Olivia, you mentioned Alexa, and I was just reading through this press release, and they have this highlight section in the release. And I don't think I've ever seen a company just list so many random things. Oh, we added some new skills to Alexa. Here's something about integrating Alexa with the BMW. Here's something with Microsoft's Cortana. Here's something with Alexa being able to do multi-room music. These are all separate bullet points. It really speaks to Amazon's, like, we're just going to do a bunch of stuff, throw it against the wall, and we cannot promise, or we suspect some of this stuff is going to work.
I mean, that's how they do it. They want to have their hand in everything. They are the everything store. And I think that their strategy with consumer electronics, they always have something up their sleeve here. And I think that really Alexa is about ordering more groceries, getting those customer touch points. We all eat several times a day. How can we integrate, or how can Amazon integrate into our homes, into our kitchens, and just be there at every moment when we need something?
At what point, Olivia, could this strategy possibly fail? We recently had the CEO of Six Flags saying that investors should be interested in their company because it's Amazon-proof. It almost seems like they're getting into so much, whether it be groceries or drugs or athletic wear. At some point, a business model can benefit from really having an expertise or specialty in something. Is this business of becoming, is it possible to be the best in everything?
Yeah, I think that's a really, really good point. I mean, we obviously saw this with Amazon Fresh. Amazon rolled out Amazon Fresh several years ago, and it wasn't working. People were not buying their groceries through Amazon online. And I think it's because the quality wasn't there. So certainly, I mean, if they're spreading themselves too thin, that's a problem. And I think that's why they bought Whole Foods, because Whole Foods is synonymous with quality, organic produce. They built a brand really on customer trust. And so by acquiring Whole Foods, they just bought into that, that trust and that comfort that consumers have when they go there. But not everybody can afford to shop at Whole Foods. So they're really going to have to lower prices if they want to take it to the next level.